Hi, Gemini. Happy New Year. I wish you all the best for 2025. Okay. We are going to be doing a reading today about what is to come. What is to come in your money finances. I'm going straight to that second house in astrology, right? That house of your money, how you earn it, how you spend it, how you save it, how you invest it, any personal property and possessions that you have. Okay. We're going to talk about relations, any type. From work to home to friend groups to social circles, from romantic to platonic, okay? And anything in between. We're also going to be talking about personal growth, and I'm going to be clarifying with the tarot. So let's get right into this. So excited. I've been loving the readings so far. They've been coming out awesome, okay? Now, money and finances in any of those areas that I mentioned, right? How you earn it, spend it, your financial responsibilities, okay? Any personal properties, possessions that you have, how you invest it. It'll be different for different Geminis. Mother God, miracles in motion, number 42 or the number 6 could mean something for you. Miracles in motion. First off, there's going to be multiple messages in each of these two, so just stay with me. First thing I want to say is Spirit is working on something in the background for you, okay? Maybe Spirit is Mother God for you, Source, Universe, whomever, okay? But something is about to come in that I feel like you're not expecting. For some of you, you could be waiting on the miracle, okay? You've been putting the hard work in and you're waiting for Spirit to come through on their end, because that's how it works. You've been praying, asking, meditating on, planting the seeds for. They see you doing that. They're working on their end. This is letting you know that it's in motion, okay? Sometimes things need to be taken care of in the background that we have, and we'll never know what's going on in the background to make stuff happen in our lives, but they do it. Okay, I'm going to also get a tarot here because there's more to this too. Page of Pentacles. Look at that. I love it when a pentacle comes out in the money reading, okay? And when I put that card down, I rarely ever look at when I'm putting the deck back together, but it just so happened I looked and it was the 9 of Swords, which is a lot of sleepless nights, anxiety, fear, worry surrounding money and finances, maybe for some of you. So they're saying the miracle's in motion. Hang in there. Keep doing your work, okay? Don't give up. The Page of Pentacles is very much all about putting in the work. If there's something new that you need to learn, then you learn it. But the Page of Pentacles also represents a new financial opportunity too. And bringing in, manifesting what it is that's good. I said, if you're doing the work, you're planting those seeds, you're doing everything you can. I mean, they're just doubling down on this message with both cards. The miracle's going to come. Okay, I thought there was something else, but I was just sitting there. Sorry, I've cut that time out. You won't be sitting with me in the quiet because I thought there was something else, and they're like, no, you got it. You said what it was. Okay. Okay, so let's move on. But something good's coming here for you, and it will be when you least expect it. I also want to say. Okay, so let's move on to relationships. We've got the cards here. And again, any type. Oh, this one came out. Thoughts. Ooh. Oh. Well, look at him sitting there. It's like he's painted. He's painted his dream woman, his dream girl, right? He's painted her. And now he can sit and look at her. It's all he thinks about. She's the woman of his dreams. Roles can be reversed here, okay, right? Gender can be reversed. I feel like they're bringing into you that special person. that person maybe that you think about. And again, you don't have to know the person, right? For some of us, part of manifesting is, and I always say, because I saw this, I want to say one time on Oprah, what was it? I can't remember who was on there, if it was like a Dr. Phil or she had somebody else on about relationships. It could have been a Yanla at that time. I can't remember. But basically, it was like, how do you ever, it was a woman, and it was like, how do you ever expect to get a man when you've got this list of 20 things that you're looking for? And I mean, is there even anyone that perfect? And you know, if they have to check all 20 boxes, you're not ever going to find that person, right? You know, like you need to be able to compromise somewhere, and not compromise in a bad way, but you know, basically, let's just put it this, back in his younger days, not everyone's going to get a Brad Pitt, right? Because it was more, and a lot of it had to do, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I am for a reason, you know, very superficial were a lot of the things on that list. So I feel like you have a list, maybe not a physical list, but you know who it is that you want and what it is that you need. And I feel like the need outweighs the want, because you are being logical, smart, practical, truthful with what that person is that you need. And Spirit is helping you at, whoa, that one. Hang on, I'm going to get it. Spirit is helping you with this. And I said all of those things, and here's why. Because look at this. This here person, look, two people walking away. Because he's trying to win at all costs. This person wants everything on the list, and they will lie, cheat, and steal to get it. And I was a little passionate about that. And this is a message to you with relationship in your life, okay? I feel like this could be more about the relationship you're already in, or bringing in maybe a romantic relationship in some way. But it's all about, you don't need to have this, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. And I feel like well, here's where there's a dual. You already are aware of this, and you know this, and good for you, because you're focused and set on what you need, not all the wants. And for others of you, this is your message to maybe start scratching out some of the wants, and let's really look at what you need in your life. Would you rather have someone that's, you know, drop dead gorgeous, or would you rather have someone who's faithful? You know, it's that kind of thing. I mean, that was kind of superficial in itself, but to give you the idea, right? That's what I feel like I'm trying to convey here with these cards. I hope you understand me. Now, let's move on to personal growth. Let me just see, is there anything else I want to say here, though? I almost feel like the two people walking away, for some of you need to hear this, they were good people. They were good people. They were the people that you needed, but you were so hung up on these other boxes that you almost couldn't see the additional boxes that you were getting with that person. I hope that makes sense. Number 16 or number 7. 7 is choices, right? You have to give yourself choices, not just the wants. I don't think that quite made sense. You, with the 7, just know there's choices out there for you, but you really need to use your intellect and your wisdom with this relationship. And that could just be a message for someone that's not in a romantic, bringing somebody in. For you, you just may need to hear that when it comes to relationships, even the one that you're in, stop trying to check the boxes with the person, making someone something that they're not, wanting them to be something that they're not, or just being wise in the way you deal with one another. Okay, Gemini, keep on moving here. personal growth. And I'm loving these cards because they have the light attribute and the shadow attribute on them. So it's awesome. Queen, love it. Light attribute, let me get my glasses. Radiates the regal feminine energy. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Yes. That's the queen. That's all the queens, right? There's a little bit of each queen, cups, swords, pentacles, and wands in here. Uses her benevolent authority to protect others and radiates the regal feminine. Yeah. You're someone that people look to. You're someone, I just feel I need to say, that people look up to, that people would maybe go to for help, because you are brave and strong and courageous and grounded and wise and clear thinking and compassionate and kind and loving, okay? Shadow attributes, what you want to work on to release and let go of. Becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. Yeah, it almost comes back to here in the sense of becomes arrogant when authority is challenged. It's like when people, when they're not everything that's checked off in your box, you get angry about it and you start, getting a little crazy with yourself here, trying to steal everything, right? Same here. So you want to work on these shadows and try to really stay with these light attributes. And you may already be working on this, okay? But this is just a gentle reminder from Spirit that this is something you should take a look at. Let's get a tarot here to go with it. Gemini. The Fool. It's time for a new start. It's time for a new start that you're not going to get everything you want, i.e. ties back to here, right? That not everyone's going to agree with you. Not everyone's going to want to follow along or follow beside, right? Being controlling and demanding, in the end, where does it really get you? It may get you all the swords, but it leaves you without people in your life. All of those queen attributes that I mentioned about the cups, swords, pentacles, and wands, take those on. It's time for a new start in your life. I feel like this is a new start in your life. I feel that this miracle that is emotion will be a new start in your life. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, and I will see you in one of my other readings.